I'm John Miller, CEO of Kaizen Institute. I'm here with Masaaki Imai, our founder and chairman of Kaizen Institute, the author of Kaizen and Gemba Kaizen, here to talk about his second edition of his Gemba Kaizen book. I'd like to welcome Mr. Imai.
Thank you.
This book was published first in 1997, and the second edition has more than 50% new content. So can you tell me what is new about this book?
Well, first of all, this includes many new cases and many new, let's say, the ideas that I have came to notice which, in implementing Kaizen, such as the role of top management.
Okay. And I understand you had an interview with Mr. Arthur Byrne, formerly of Wiremold, about this very topic. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
And there is a very interesting case, of course, in the first edition about Wiremold.
Yes.
And this time also, I had a good opportunity to talk with him. And well, I think he's a very good personification of each individual and the CEO, in playing the critical role in embracing the lean approach.
Yes. So the new chapter, I believe, is called "The Role of the CEO in Kaizen." So
correct.
We have a good discussion with him about that. In the previous book, the many case studies and many examples in the chapters were from Japanese industry. But you've been traveling the world, and there have been many companies worldwide doing lean and Kaizen. Can you tell us about some of the updates to the chapters and the examples in this book?
So we have many the new territories where the Kaizen has been successfully employed,
yes.
And from almost all the continents of the world. And also, we have now included many cases, not only from manufacturing, but from any non-manufacturing and service and governmental organizations,
yes.
which I think a new development.
Yes, it's very interesting that since the book about Kaizen has come out in 1986, and this book now has been updated since its publication in 1997, Kaizen is in almost every industry. We see the examples in this book you've
yes.
collected from hospitals, from government, from airports, from retail. So it's truly become a worldwide phenomenon. What do you think is today the need? Why today is Kaizen, Gemba Kaizen, still important after almost 30 years?
Well, because this is the age of global competition and global supply chain management,
yes.
And it is not simply enough to be the best in one country. And we really have to understand what the world best organizations are doing and what the worldwide customers' requirements are. And to understand that, I believe that this is the best time for any organizations to really understand the Kaizen and try to emulate it.
Some organizations say that Kaizen or lean management is not compatible with innovation or new product design and creative environment because it is too structured or too different than the innovation thinking. However, there's some examples in this book where innovation has been used, or Kaizen has been used to effectively promote and drive innovation. What is your view on innovation and new product creation and Kaizen and lean? Are these two compatible, or are these two very different things?
Well, I would say that there are two ways of making improvement. One is, involving everybody and making gradual, step-by-step improvement, and without spending much money, yes. Which is a typical Kaizen approach. The other is innovative approach, and employing the state-of-the-art technologies and investing a lot of money. And I think we need both approaches. But, the first step is to make better use of the existing resources.
Yes.
And typically, in most Western companies, the executives tend to believe that in order to make improvement, you have to follow this innovative approach. On the other hand, the Japanese industries have benefited most first, from applying Kaizen,
Yes.
and then, if necessary, they have tried to introduce innovative approach as well. So I would say that they are both mutually helping each other.
Okay, good. You've traveled the world and seen many companies, helped many companies over the last almost 30 years. And how many, what percentage or what number of organizations worldwide do you think have begun to use Kaizen and Lean? Is it 5%? Is it 10%? Is it 50%? 90%? In your estimation?
That is where my biggest frustration comes. Where, and in my estimate, out of all the companies and organizations in the whole world, and those organizations which have successfully embraced Kaizen and have benefited, most from such introduction, is, I would say, less than 1%.
Less than 1%.
Less than 1% of all the companies.
Okay.
So therefore, that's the reason why, I'm coming up with the second edition of Gemba Kaizen.
Okay.
And also another, the Kaizen book, hopefully,
Yes.
to come sometime next
Hopefully
year.
very soon. Okay. Well,
Very soon, yes.
thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the viewers and the readers?
No, the only thing I would like to say is that today, one of the most important and urgent things, and the strategies that they should introduce is Kaizen, in order to survive, in today's global competition.
Okay. Thank you very much. So
Welcome.
Kaizen and continuous improvement is a key strategy for survival today and in the future. Thank you very much, Mr. Imai.
Welcome.